purpose of this video is for you to be able to convert grams to moles and moles to grams. For example, problem you might do would be converting 20 grams of calcium chloride into moles. Now, what will we use to do this problem? We're going to use dimensional analysis, which is a method of converting. Dimensional analysis uses this T-chart, which we're going to refer to as a bracket. T-chart, grid, whatever. It doesn't really matter what you call it. Now, the first thing you're going to do is calculate the formula or molar mass of whatever compound you're dealing with. So in the original problem, I had calcium chloride, so I need to calculate the formula mass of calcium chloride. First thing I do is I look up the elements on the periodic table, calcium and chlorine, figure out their masses, their average atomic mass, and I get these. I multiply them by the subscript or the number of each particular atom in that compound. So 40.03 times 1 is that, and that times that is that. Then I add those two numbers, I get a sum, 110.73 grams. That is equal to 1 mole. And this whole thing is the molar mass factor for this compound, for calcium chloride. So now I've completed my first step. I know that having this right here means I am done. I can have calculated my molar mass. Now, the next thing to do is to put the starting amount on the bracket. So I draw the bracket in black. It's already there, and then I basically put the starting amount right there, always on the top left. Now, I'm going to arrange my molar mass factor on the bracket, the like units diagonal. That's the next step. Now, you remember from before, my molar mass factor was this, 110. It should say 0.73 right there, 110.73 grams Cl. That means I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here, and this one is going to go right there. Now these units, the grams and the grams, are diagonal. That's very important. It really should say right here, 110.73. I forgot to type the 73. Now the next step is to cancel my units. You can see I've done that. Since I have grams here and I have grams there, I would cancel them. Draw a line through there and a line through there. All right? Then I'd multiply across 20 times 1, actually, times 1 gives me 20 grams. And there's nothing here, so this number just carries over, and I just cancel it across, multiply it across, and the next step is to divide. I would divide this number by that number. 20 moles Ka calcium chloride by 110.73, and that gives me this. That is my answer. Now, here is another problem. Let's say I wanted to convert 2 moles of calcium chloride into grams. So I draw my bracket. You can kind of see it there. Put my starting unit top yet left. I have the same molar conversion factor from before. I put that on the bracket. All right. And I'm going to cancel units. There's a mole in here and there's a mole here. They're gone. Then I multiply across. So 2 times 110 gives me that. 1 carries over to here, and I get 1. And then I get 221.46 grams of calcium chloride divided by 1. So that is equal to that. And that is how you convert from moles to grams and grams to moles.